And today we talked about the TOEIC test, give a brief introduction, an overview of what to expect in both not the writing, but rather the reading and the listening components of the test. Now, some notes I took down. You'll notice, of course, people are friendly. Okay, and I'm not lying to you when I say that I've heard this mistake so many times that even I now have to question. Not very often, but it has happened on occasion where is it people is or people are? I've just heard this so many times. But of course, the definitive answer is people are friendly. Spanish people are friendly. Everyone is largely friendly. Everyone is here at the meeting. Let's start. Okay, so notice people are, but everyone, nothing, anything is singular in English. All right, I'll just include that there. But all the words that start with every, all right, everyone, everything, etc. In negative, no, nothing, no one is here, so let's not start the meeting, etc. Nothing has been done. All right, this is, of course, singular. All right. Now, we did a little bit of listening practice. It wasn't too challenging, but we did get some good bits of vocabulary. For example, you can have a shelf. You'll notice that's what's behind me here. When you see me, I have books on my shelf. To shelf something, it is a verb, but it mostly means in an abstract sense. All right, to park something, let's shelf that. Let's not talk about it right now, all right? Let's park that. Let's shelf that. Let's talk. Okay. And shelves, the plural form, the same way we have a leaf, plural, leaves. We said that you can have one wife or you can have wives. And there was another example that escapes me at the moment. Leaf, wives. Okay. Wife and wives, shelf, shelves. We saw, okay, cutlery. That was new for many of us. You can have a knife, a fork, a spoon, but together we call them cutlery, or also utensils as well, but very useful at a restaurant. You ask for some cutlery. The cutlery. We saw a woman shopping at a supermarket. She's in the aisle. In particular, she's in the produce aisle of the supermarket, or the produce section. But remember, aisle, not to be confused with corridor, hallway inside your house, corridor in a more institutional setting. All right, at least to my mind. Foyer was also another word, like when you step inside someone's house, you have a foyer, like the hall, the greeting area where you take your shoes off in the foyer. All right, so that's the hall. But hallway would be the passageway or the corridor. And we saw, to produce the produce section, pronunciation. And as was noted on bottles of wines, you'll notice that it is produce of Spain, okay? Produce because it's obviously produced, but it's in food and wine, it's crops, it's food, all right? But of course, a product would be something countable, all right? And we saw mantle, right? We saw chimney, which is also the fireplace in a living room, and you have the mantle where you might leave some photos or some candles or your drink at a holiday. That's what I often think of, right? Gathering around a fire and putting your drink on the mantle. At the very center of the earth is the core, and where we are, it is the crust. Anyhow, introduction to the TOEIC and some vocabulary. And there we have it. See you on Wednesday.